And we're back. Alright, now we want to get back to our kingdom. And we want to get back to our kingdom ASAP. So I'm just going to go straight to Trade Guard for the time being. Just in case something shows up here. Yeah, we'll do another fight. Why not? Free XP, right? Let's see. Because I'm not an idiot.
Everyone is mortal in this world.
Time to just straight up pull out some bets.
I'm
We're going to rest before too long anyway.
None shall escape.
But I don't know what we're fighting. Oh, just some gobos. This should be easy. Show what's what, knock knock. Kill your brethren. Alright, go.
Strike! My masterpiece!
I don't see where the other ones are at, do you? I hear casting though. Anything showing up on the map? No idea. So this thing's invisible, maybe. You've lost, it's time for you to buff yourself up. Alright. Where are you at, you little invisible bastard? Can't hide forever, you doofus. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Hey, bro. Bone shatter. Alright. And again. Not that we expect there to be epic loot or anything, but every little bit helps. Use it to buy the next round of rations or wherever we want to go camping or something. Now, let's see. Oh, we had the Inu bricks that we found, stole, whatever, acquired from the Technic League. So we want to take that back to our artisan, remember? I'm not going to rest here. I just wanted to make sure we were in our zone. Let's come over here, though. For that, right there. Success. +1 BP per week. Community and economy. Restoration of the Taldan Mine. The ancient Taldan Mine discovered in Sorrowflow could still be of use to us. Once restored, it would provide the barony with a stable ore income. The mine has been restored and is now ready to produce ore for our barony. Good job, Juju B. Now she has a 70% chance of passing her check in 13 days. He has a 70% chance of passing his in 3 days. Is there anyone that we want to put on anything? It's about the end of the month. So actually do a quick save. And think about this. Probably before the month dings number 1 for the next month. We want to put someone on maybe a curse. No. Take that back. Curses always take 45 days now. Tie someone up for an entire month and I can't handle that. Not until I get the magic person. So at the beginning of next month, that's what we'll do. At the beginning of next month, we'll skip a 14-day run to upgrade our... what's that guy's name?
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Jod, the divine guy. Message from Silverstep awaits you. Letter from the Baron, or letter for the Baron. We'll have to go to the court to actually do that. So we're on their way now. Cancel. Quick save in case something weird is going to go on.
A rest would be welcome.
You'll get your rest in a moment, guys. What we got here? Okay. Your Grace, a while ago we received a message from the village of Silverstep, more a denunciation to be precise. A certain Brevis informs us that the local settlers started believing in a creature called a silver dragon. Dragon allegedly claims dominion over the stolen lands, thus compromising your authority. The author of this letter reports that this belief is being spread by a local huntsman named Ivar. I took the liberty of sending a few people to verify this information, but they found nothing to report. The settlers wouldn't discuss it, and the huntsman wasn't in the village at the time. Your Grace, the decision is yours. If I happen to be in those parts, I'll find out what's going on. Yeah, we needed to go to Silverstep for a while now. Oh, hello. Bakken, oil of enhancement +2. This is one of the things that he can provide you that I've never found anywhere in the game. Oil of enhancement oil of enhancement 2 can coat your weapon. I don't know how long it lasts, but it basically turns a weapon into a +2 better weapon. It's a temporary enhancement. So it's a way for you to make your weapon swing a little harder for those tougher fights. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Bakken searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go, a little something from old Bakken. You ever need anything? Maybe something specific? I'll take some potions, why not? Eventually, I'm just going to give him free reign to do what he wants. He's going to always bring us something, so I don't care. Oh, is this Nazriel? Yeah. For the first time, Nazriel arrives in person to deliver her gifts. She's clearly anxious. Your Grace, I once again apologize for the dirty tricks that Sartain pulled. I would like to repay your good graces with a truly magnificent gift, but forging it will take time. Meanwhile, please accept this modest present. It isn't spoiled. I checked it 3 times. With an elegant gesture, the elven lady hands you a package. I hope you will appreciate the quality of this gift. It is better than any weapon the local masters can produce. You respect our deal? That's commendable. You just got the light absorber. I'm doing my best to serve you. She's awesome. She's one of the artisans that I really wanted to have because of that upgraded weapon she's going to give us. But look at what we just got. From newest to oldest. Light absorber. Chain shirt. +2, so this is light armor. +2 light armor. Protects its wearer from blinding effects. So remember when we said that there's stuff out there that can make you immune to blind? This is one of those things. So again, pretty solid. And again, something that I would put on, say, our Magus buddy. Why not have him pimping it out with some serious looking gear? He has a nice armor class as a result of that. And, I wanted to make sure to give her the mithril full plate. Notice her speed of 30 shouldn't change because she has something that prevents this being a problem. So let's actually... let's go by type. Give her her regular armor back. About you, Harem. 30. Nope. Alright, he can get the full plate +1. She'll have the full plate +2. Robes of Air. That would be someone that does electric damage. What do you got for stuff right now? Earth, you don't do acid. Go ahead, Robe of Air now. And it's white, blue. Very pretty. Matches the color of your lips when they're cold. Let's see. Lindsay, what are you rocking here, kid? Mithril chain shirt. I'm happy with that. You have the shepherd's armor. We know we wanted to keep you on that. Who else can wear medium armor? Anybody? He has the vest of 100 pockets, but he doesn't need that if he gets those gloves that I have. Which I don't have. Why don't I have those gloves? Let's give him the woodless, the Aegis one, because I can buff him with bark skin that way. But I had a pair of gloves. I swear I did. They were trap springer gloves or some such. Please tell me I didn't sell them. I would be oh so mad if I did. Oh, did I give him the... No. Yeah, I gave him her. Here we go. There we are. Now he's back to being awesome. Okay. We'll go through that stuff here in a mo. We need to drop off stuff in the kitty, but let's check on this first. Success, +1 to economy. Okay, now let's look at our stats and you see what I mean. Divine is at a 2. We need it to be a 3. Why do we need it to be a 3? Because once it's a 3, the guy that does the divine, which is Jod, our high priest, he actually says, hey, I can't handle all this arcane crap. Give me someone to do arcane, and then we can hire the arcanist, which in our case will be either Delgado, who's already on the payroll, but I don't like him, or Octavia, who's already on the payroll and is one of our allies. So I'll give it to her. But that means that her, the arcane person, the magister, excuse me, or the high priest, which is Jod, can do curses. Now I can have them both do curses. That's just overkill for one. And B, if something comes up, usually one person covers the other. So I can literally, while she's the low-level arcanist, have her like do curses for like 30 days, 60 days, whatever at a time, and let Jod level up, or let Jod do the curses while she levels up. You get the idea. So I always have someone around for the magic part of things, so to speak. So that's kind of the goal here. Now notice that we're on the 29th day. This is probably a 30 or 31 day month. We have a region to claim, the North Narlmarches. That'll take 14 days. We also have rank ups. Economy from 2 to 3. You know my love for wanting to get that going. Remember, these 3s are useless to us as far as BP, because they won't go any higher than whatever the economy stat is. So that would be a nice one to get. But here's loyalty. That could go from 3 to 4 even. We can get culture way down here from 1 to 2. Military 3 to 4. Stability, that's our warden, from 1 to 2. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever. Community 3 to 4. Relations, that's this new one here from 1 to 2. And economy, we don't have an upgrade yet for the divine, which means he probably needs more points in it. So we need to go to our areas. First, actually, I don't want to go to Dorrajville. Where's our other one? One here. I want to see how big a space we have in each of these territories. We only have one more spot left here. Okay, then no. About down here in Camelins. Oh, plenty of room here. Okay. Alright, again, we said we needed divine to go up. How do we get divine? What does divine look like again? Wings. Okay. So the wings are Longhouse, which we already have. Oh, we got a school for free. We need to place that somewhere. It doesn't have to be here. It can be in the other town, probably. But shrine. More divine when it's next to a monument. We have a monument anywhere? No. It also gives us a bonus one next to a longhouse. So where's our monument? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the monument here. Shrine next to it. That's still not enough. That's only 2 when that finally comes in. But we haven't visited everywhere yet. And I definitely want to place that school for free somewhere too. It's just sitting there. Let's see if we have room in here to slap it down. It is my capital after all. We should have a school here. We have built all these things. Really need to get up on those mage towers too. It's another reason I want that damn mage person. Alright, school. Likes being next to a shrine. Oh, that's right there. That's divine if it's next to a shrine. Do I have a shrine? I got a temple. Herbalist house. But I needed that because I needed to be next to the temple. Okay, maybe I need to take this. Maybe I need to put that school there next to the shrine we were just at. There we go. Okay. That will give us everything that we need. Or enough of what we need to put us where we need to be for probably getting another upgrade to divine. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now, again, I can do another rank up. Remember, I do want to get the economy guy up so that I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 more BP a month. That would not be the worst thing ever. I'm not particularly worried. We're not really purchasing a lot right now. But when we start taking over regions like this one here, right there, I don't have enough. I could do it. You know, I can purchase it. And, you know, just level me up. As a matter of fact, I always like to, whenever I have a little extra cash, I always end up seeing to buy me another 100 just to make sure that I'm higher than I was a moment ago. So I could buy it right, or do this right now. It'll burn 14 days on the clock. We do need those regions, and we do need to get the artisan or artisans going at that place. So it would not be the worst idea ever. If we're not doing that, our other option to me is a rank up. And again, I'm not adverse to these, but if I were to do any, it'd probably be Jubilost. Because really getting that up to a 42 instead of a 38, that would be a pretty solid upgrade for us every month to have that churning out every week. Churning out an extra 4. I think I want this though. Let's see if we can afford doing it. I mean, I know we have the money, BP wise. What I mean as far as the, will bad things happen? I think it might be. Artisans want to join us, so that means we got it, of course. No surprise there. Sweet Teeth are back, damn it. We don't have anything else for them to do, I don't think. There's the North Narlmarches, though. We got a nice solid chunk of land. Triumph here. Bumper harvest. This year, the gods had smiled upon the peasants. The grain crops are doing well, and stocks are bowing to the ground under the weight of the food they bear. Such fortune is rare. Who will decide what to do with the sudden wealth? Triumph. The council bought the excess grain from the peasants and ordered huge granaries to be built, where it would be stored in case of future famine. The remainder will be sown to expand the farmlands. Very cool. Loyalty +5, economy +2. We're doing good in our stats over here, like I said. And now, as you can see, our buildings for Divine are up. So now we have a 42 here. Let's hope he gets a upgrade. Problem, success, devastating raids. People have begun to disappear from the area. Today, one of the missing was found in the forest. She'd escaped from a gang of half-orc slavers from the hold of Belkzen. Their roving camp must be tracked down and wiped out. The region's scouts continue to track the slavers. Community +4, loyalty -1. I don't know why we got -1 loyalty, but I'll take the +4 to community. That's a solid upgrade. Now, High Priest wants to talk with us. That's some good news. Sign from above. Nature's Rage. Let's see, we gotta put someone on this. Should be attended, so yeah. Definitely want him to do that. Sign from above. Oh, this is perfect. He's the only one that can do this. Good chance for him to pass that. High Priest. Alright, let's do a quick save before we go back inside. What do you got to say for yourself, High Priest? You want me to hire somebody? Give me a Magister. This is probably the... Not that. It's probably a quest / support the region's endeavors kind of thing. John nibbles his mustache, annoyed. Oh, these stolen lands. They're a breeding ground for filth. No sooner have I dealt with one crisis, but another's on its way. This time, a preacher of a religion that no one's ever heard of has ventured onto your lands. The people say that this priest speaks of some speakers of the depths. It's the first time I'm hearing of any of this, but the name alone says you shouldn't expect anything good from them. But alas, not all our people are as reasonable as you and I. The preacher has already gathered his first followers. Your Grace, I beg you, please decide what we are to do with him. If you ask me, I say we should run him off with a pitchfork. I've never heard of these speakers of the depths. Who are they? Priest ponders. I know many gods. Some of them show favor to mortals, some show wrath, but some want nothing to do with the peoples of Galarian. The speakers of the depths may be of this sort. Who knows? All the more reason to prevent your subjects' heads to be filled with this rubbish. I want to kiss Jod's ass a little bit here because he's my bro. I forbid this preacher to fill my subjects' heads with rubbish. Throw him out. Bonus to loyalty, stability. That would have been a bonus to divine, though. That's kind of wild. I guess that makes sense. But yeah. Jod nods in content. Well said. There are simply too many of those. Ugh. Divine protection from poison? I'll take that as an event. And that's basically anywhere in your region. So long as you're within your boundaries of your kingdom, you basically have immunity to poison now. That's an awesome upgrade. I love that they added that stuff. Support the High Priest endeavors. This is his rank up, which again will take 14 days. So it may not be something we do this month, but it's definitely something that we want to get on. Now let's actually take a quick gander at that. Where are we at? Where are we at? High Priest seeks our advice, +1 to divine. We have other. Divine protection from poison. No big hurry on that. Rank up. There it is. He's busy right now anyway. So next month, God willing, we'll have him on that. So this is done in 10 days. So yeah, so he'll be able to do that next month. And that will be his chance then to not only get to level 3 status from here at 2, but it'll also give him a chance to scream and yell at us and say, hey, I can't handle all this crap. Give me an Arcanist. And then he will support someone for that role. So that's awesome. Alright, so let's go do some questing stuff. So I need to drop stuff off here.
I'm there.
Do I have... I got all kinds of stuff that... Oh yeah, first I wanted to equip some people. Let's actually do this proper. And we had a bunch of level ups, as you saw. Alright there, Magi. This is his... where most people would stop going Dragon Disciple. Even on a Sorcerer build. But definitely for a Magus build who doesn't get many spells. This would be the way to go, quite frankly. Stop at 4. Why? Because it gives you a +2 to strength and a +2 to strength. So you have a +4 to strength now. +2 to his armor. And only a 1 level penalty to his spell casting ability. If I go further, he'll be at 2 level penalty or even a 3 level penalty at level 9. I'm still taking him 10-10. I still want to do it. So we'll go higher than this. But he's going to be very strong now, which is really, really beneficial for him. That's a huge strength stat right now. More perception. More athletics. And let's get his persuasion and use magic to fight. Let's get his persuasion up a lot more. He is a charismatic-ish character. Alright, what has he been working on? Intensified spells, that's nice. First, are we keeping all his spells? I see no reason to lose any, so let's keep all that. So, let's give him the Mage Tattoo for Evocation. That allows him to be, like me, 1 level higher as far as the game is concerned. Spells. I think it's time for a Fireball spell, don't you? Solid upgrade for him. Is there anything I want to give him gear-wise? I don't think so. Okay. Val's turn. She's staying fighter all the way. What's this one do? Tower shield defense. While using tower shield, the tower shield specialist gains his shield bonus against touch attacks. Oh, now that's going to be awesome. That means her touch armor is going to be really, really high when she's wielding that shield of hers. More perception. More athletics. And why not? Get a little more persuasion in there. Alright. Greater shield focus. That sounds like an obvious choice for me now. Alright. On that, does she need anything that we just picked up? I don't think so. We'll sell that. Harem's turn. Level 10 cleric. Just crushing it. You're awesome, Harem. I didn't even tell you different. Now remember, we need to change his spell books. Let's do that now before we forget. Get out on the battlefield and find out he's missing like 6 spells or something. I'll take a Divine Power. He's already up front and never hurts to have that. I'll get Flame Strike on him now too. Okay, who's next? Jaethel, my love. Oh, she has the ability to do the Inquisitor Judgment. See that? I just upped her wisdom and gave her the +1 times extra uses a day of her judgment ability. Very, very nice. She can wear armor, so we probably should check just to make sure that we don't have something better than what she has, but I don't think we do. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's do that level up for her. Now she has 3 uses a day of her judgment, where I just gave her another one, so now she's at 4. No, wait, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she's at 4, plus another one, so she'd be at 5, at least a 5. Might maybe more, because I think I gave her a trait that ups that too. She's doing real good on her athletics, Lord Nature, Lord Religion, Lord Perception. Solid numbers for someone who's only got 10 points in it to be at 19, 19, and 21. That's pretty solid. Get a little more into Persuasion. Alright, level 2 spells. She can heal herself from her. She's undead, so she needs this to heal herself. I'm going to have her grab Weapon of Awe. Decent weapon upgrade. Definitely worth having. Level 4 stuff, though. Might as well get her inflict critical so she can heal herself some more. And I don't mind her having Death Ward. We're getting into the part of the game where there's a lot of insta-kill and death spells and negative energy drains and all that stuff. So that comes in super handy in my opinion. These guys were just auto-leveling because I don't care about them one goddamn whit. They're good characters. You should look into them, but I've never been a fan of the Kineticist class. They're way too OP in my opinion. As bad as that is, I mean, it's really weird to say, but it's still one of those where it's kind of annoying that they can basically take over for your team and your team just kind of stand there staring at them. Lindsay's doing good here. We want to make sure to keep pushing her Arcana up. Remember, she gets a little bonus for her knowledges and her lores for being a bard. So bardic knowledge that you're seeing there. So instead of it being the plus 11, if you pop up that, you see where it says total value 15. That's why she's getting actually more for their bang for her buck there. But I definitely want to get her persuasion, use magic advice up a little bit. Same with lore nature, lore religion, but we can't invest in everything. She's just not as smart as she could be. She's doing pretty good for rapid shot. We've never done additional traits with her. Let's actually get that shit done now. So if she has an emotional drawback, what would she be? Zealous. Nah. Impatience, that's a bad one. Haunting regret, guilty, fraud. Daydreamer. That'd probably fit Lindsay. Hopefully that doesn't screw us somehow. But Daydreamer, I mean, it's a penalty. It's supposed to be a penalty, but I mean, there's some penalties that are like, oh, you don't want that ever, ever, ever. Now we get 3 traits that we can pick for her. First, let's do the equipment trait. Family heirloom. Does she have any family heirloom stuff that she would use at range? Composite, longbow, she doesn't do that stuff. There's no hand crossbows in this game. Nope. Okay, so go back. We're not doing that one. How about combat traits? Armor expert, blade of the society, reckless. Does she have a skill? No, bards have skill in everything. So I don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's do magic then. Magical lineage. This is the one where we get to pick a spell, and if she casts a metamagic feat, for every, or not for every level, if it casts where it's a level +1, +2, +3 higher, it takes 1 away from that. So I can cast a +1 metamagic bonus to a spell at normal spell casting level. Although, you know what, now that I think about it, that's a terrible idea for her because she is a spontaneous caster. No, we don't even want that. Dangerously curious, where are you? No. Get out of this one then, let's not do magic. Social. 3 additional rounds of bardic performance, that sounds like Lindsay. How about regional? Let's give her wanderlust so she moves a little faster. +10 to her ground speed. Awesome. Race trait. What do you get for being a halfling, kiddo? Bonus to knowledge. Mobility. Persuasion. Now I don't care about any of those. Faith. Wisdom in the flesh. She's not particularly wise. Let's give her the birthmark. She's got a rumor that she's got a birthmark of my face on her ass. And there she gets a bonus as a result to charms and compulsion effects against her. Yay, Lindsay. Good job. Alright, let's see. We're going to give her level 3. I'd like to give her an attack spell, like Thundering Drums, but it's got a very narrow cone. You can do some decent damage with that 5d8, though. Deep Slumber, Crushing Despair. Let's get that Crushing Despair. She really should be all about enchantment type stuff, frankly. Nice. So that's Lindsay. Alright, you, Lindsay, need any of this kick-ass gear that I was getting ready to put out. You have a crossbow. Has 100 pockets. Nah, you're not going to do that trickery stuff. Got your kick-ass flamboyant hat on. Looking pimp. Stainless shirts. even with mithril shirt on, she's damn near overweight. See that? She has a very terrible strength stat. We probably need to get her a belt of strength / dex. But it's okay. She's fine. Miri's turn. Barbarian. Some danger sense. Alrighty. Getting good numbers there. She's strong, but man, Reg, 25 versus 18, man. You know who's winning that arm wrestling contest. We can give her additional traits here. Why not? Physical drawback. What's she got? She got any problems? No, I don't want that one. Empty mask. Guilty fraud. If you actually understand Amiri's backstory, you'll understand why this is actually a good trait to pick for her. It's a penalty for her persuasion checks, but she's not a persuasive person per se, so I don't particularly care. Your scam reward. She has a scam reward if she acquired a bastard sword somehow illegally. Again, if you know her backstory, you know that that's true. Now, this won't actually give her a bastard sword, I don't think, because you have to do this at the beginning at level 1. So obviously we couldn't do that. But the guilty fraud allows me to get an extra trait, and that's the reason I did that. Now, remember, we can do equipment trait, family heirloom, pick, bastard sword. She gets a +1 swing to any bastard sword in her hand. Again, if this was at level 1 where you're making the character, they would actually give her a magical +1 bastard sword. Right now. Poof, here you go in her hand. So it's a pretty sweet way to do it. And I've always maintained that in D&D, when I've ever DM'd, I've always done the same thing where I'm just like, you know what? I know we're starting all new characters, all level 1, all fresh. Everybody's nervous that they're going to die within the first campaign or two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. A, show me your builds. B, I'm going to pick a magical something to give you that was a gift, or you acquired it, or you just stumbled upon it by sheer dumb luck, and poof, now you have X. So for a wizard, for D&D, like I'll give them a ring of, like a low level ring of spell storing, something that'll store like a level 1 or level 2 spell extra, so they can literally have an extra spell a day kind of thing. You know, just as long as they prepare in advance. I'll give like a fighter type. I'll give him like a magical +1 weapon. It won't be his weapon of choice. It'll be like a dagger, so he can at least hurt something with it. Or I'll do like a ranged attacker. I'll give them like a masterwork bow, so that they have again a slightly better weapon upgrade. Just something to juice the party just the tiniest little bit. So I'm a big fan of the family heirloom idea here, and the fact that you've been training with it as a kid supposedly all your life. Hence the reason you have a +1 natural bonus to your trait for swinging it is a definite upgrade for me too. Combat trait. Armor expert. I'll pass on that. Anatomist. Chance to crit would be better. Oh wait, there's a Berserker of the Society. Rage ability 3 more times per day. Now we're talking. I never get to pick that one. Yay. Alright, campaign. Now I'm going to do social. Child of the Streets. No. Regional. I can make her super zippy fast, man. She's going to be already moving around like crazy being a damn barbarian, but you could do that. Excuse me. Race trait, nah. Magic trait, she doesn't do magic. Faith trait makes no sense for her either. Custom traits are cheats. It even says so, by the way. Campaign traits. Bastard. That's not going to be her either. Again, there's some other ones here. I can do the Optimistic Gambler again. This is the one that, again, is a random die roll, supposedly. Basically, you're supposed to roll like a 20-sided die or some such and then pick from this list, from what I understand. But basically, if you click one, click it here, you read this whole thing, it'll tell you, scroll all the way down to the bottom, it tells you what it gives you. This is how I gave Mastery of the Undead to one of my teammates, so she could summon the undead 3 times. But again, we have one in here. I guarantee you that's going to be a bonus to her, what do you call it? A bonus to her either Rage, Undead Curse, no. or bonus to her rage, or a bonus to her using that weapon, the bastard sword. So I'm basically looking for a bastard sword upgrade. Ooh, animal companion. She could have a leopard. I think, again, that only works if you're level 1. 3 armor class luck bonus. That's a pretty awesome one. 3 additional attack bonus for any weapon. Plus 3. That's not bad either. Kind of cheesing it. I'm just looking for the specific weapon of choice. If I can find Great Axe, I'll pick it. But if I can find, what do you call it? The bastard sword. I have no idea what this one even is. Doesn't say. So that would actually be a gamble. Heavy mace. Flail. Great axe. There we go. I'll take that. She has a +3 attack rolls with a weapon of this type. She's not supposed to be wielding a great axe, but it's what I gave her skill in the past. So let's actually just show you that real quick. So here's her great axe. See the +3, what will it be? That's a huge upgrade for her swinging. And again, if you would have gotten that at level 1, so as much as I, not really bitch, but complain about how unfair in this game difficulty is ridiculously stupid. If I went unfair, you better believe I'd be pulling out stops like this, where everyone would have a favorite weapon. They'd get a magic weapon from the start, and they would probably have a better chance to swing with that weapon, or better armor, better stat, above and beyond, you know, the typical, you know, 18 or 19 that most fighters or wizards or whatever have in their chosen stat. I'd push them a little up and over, just because, you know, unfair difficulty is ridiculously hard. But this is a nice way for her to make sure when she's swinging an axe that she's awesome. But remember, she has family trait in her swinging of her ginormous sword. So she, man, it's not showing up. Oh, come on. Tell me it's going to work. Oh, that's too bad. Apparently it's not counting this as a bastard sword, even though it clearly is. Well, maybe, though, the land defenders is part of the problem. Because this sword's already a +1, as you can see. Hence, that's what you're seeing here. Her strength, the only other bonus she has is morale bonus, land defenders, and that's not because of that. I'll find her a bastard sword. Matter of fact, I can give her one real quick. Prove that it works. Steal hers. Alright, where the hell did it go? There you go. See the family heirloom? Yeah, it's not counting it because it's not a traditional bastard sword. That's bullshit. Ah, well. Anyway, that was clearly a waste. But I at least give her the +3 to that thing. And I'm okay with that. And Val, you need your weapon back. Because you can't do that. Alright. Anyway, moving on. Did she need anything else before we moved on to the next character as far as gear? I do not think so. She's got that really nice Heart of Valor on. Alright, your turn, madam. Remember, she's our rogue wizard arcane trickster. She's getting more and more of those impromptu sneak attacks. Or that's just a once a day kind of use thing where she can just say, you know what, even if you're not flat-footed, I still get to do sneak attack damage to you, which is one of the reasons, in my opinion, that you go arcane trickster. Let's see, she get any kind of bonuses to that? No. I kind of want to get her use magic device up, quite frankly. Maybe some stealth though too. Let's see. Remember, she missed out on her favorite prestige class. You gotta grab that stuff before you start your prestige class. Mage Tattoo, though, we can do that, so she's better with her transmutation spells by a caster level. That's not the worst idea ever. I get greater spell focus and transmutation. Oh, we gotta get additional traits on her too. Oh my god. Emotional traits. She is kind of a pansy. You got pansy in here for emotional drawback? Condescending, cowardly, cruel, no. Oh, she's a physical drawback person because she loves money stuff. She's a thief, after all. So she's hedonistic. She gets a penalty to strength and dexterity, like she's fatigued, if she doesn't, the team doesn't have enough money on them, basically. That's fun. So that gives her 3 traits now instead of 2. Again, we're probably not going to do a combat or equipment trait for her because there's not anything in here that's amazing for range. That's what she would do. But combat trait, Blade of the Society, that's more sneak attack damage. You know she wants that. The rest would probably fall under the magic and regional traits because we can get Meta Magic Master. Okay, we want to take a spell that she's going to meta magic up. What would it be? Actually, you know what? Actually, let me take this real quick, guys. We're going to give her spell vulnerability. She is a transmuter by trade. See the divine? Okay. Because she's transmuter by trade, I'm going to say that the opposite of divine, which seems to be necromancy, is going to be her weakness. So we're going to give her weakness to necromancy spells and to unholy damage. That gives her 2 feats, and that's going to be important for her in a minute. First, let's get that additional traits again. Remember, she's physique drawback is hedonistic. So again, we said combat trait, Blade of the Society for sneak attack damage. Then we said we wanted regional trait for Meta Magic Master. We want to cast ray spells and be awesome with them. One of her favorite ray spells, even though it's not really a ray, but it's treated like one, is Snowball. Then, where is it? Magic. One of her favorite ray spells that she's going to get at the very end of her build, well, middle of her build, is going to be a magical lineage spell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I want to say. And it's called Disintegrate. Amazing spell that does the 40d6 of damage. She's missing out on some of that damage for being a rogue 1 level. But when we get Mage Tattoo for her, it's not going to be a problem. You may think that, oh, well, he's going to grab Mage Tattoo here now. No, I'm not. I'll get that at the very end. I don't care. But what I am going to get is I'm going to get her a Meta Magic because she didn't have any. I'm going to get her the Meta Magic that matters, the Intensified, so that she can really push her spells like Snowball from 5d6 into 10d6 territory of just boom in your face damage, motherfucker. She's going to be awesome. Alright, now we're picking spells. Level 4. Got all sorts of stuff to choose from. Let's grab Greater Invis. Since we can control our team, these are spells that I would normally say, what the hell are you thinking? But we can actually control the team, not counting pets, pretty well. So Acid Pit is actually not the worst spell ever to have. Straight up screwing over bad guys, and if anything, narrowing the alley, if you will, that they can attack you down, right? If you literally have a map where they run down this side and that side, if you cut off one of the sides with an Acid Pit, well, they have to run and circumvent that shit, slap down a grease spell then too. But maybe you get lucky, catch somebody in that Acid Pit and let them do some damage, take them out of the fight for a while. Oh, that's an obvious upgrade. Now, she definitely has stuff that I want to give her. 1, Enemy Dead Scroll. 2, Resist Acid Communal. Anything else, though? She got the Intelligence Gear. Oh, here we go. Composite Shortbow +1. Composite Shortbow +3. There was a reason I kept that from the Tenebrous Depths, because it's a weird item. You don't normally get composite short bows. You get long bows. So, that's an upgrade for her by another +2. Definitely worth her having, in my opinion. We got nice robes for her now. Robe of Air, so when she casts electric spells, it'll zap for extra 2d6 of, or +2 to the DC check of the spell. And nah, she don't need that. Okay. Ekin, are you the last one that leveled up? Thank God. With everybody leveling up at the same time, with the XP share on, it's messing me up. Perception, Lore Nature, Stealth, those 2 guys. Solid numbers, man. Solid numbers. Okay, now let's get, first let's go reverse. Favorite enemy. We can upgrade one of these to be even better. So Giants, I like taking out Giants, baby. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's get another one here, though. I'll get some Fae for some favorite enemies. Those guys are all over the damn place, especially at the end of the game. So I've gotten Magic Beasts, giants and Fae. Remember, giants include trolls. So, again, another fine option to me would have been humans, because there's plenty of humans. Undead, probably going to be several undead that we fight. I would not go with something like dragon or constructs. They're rare as hell, and animals are easy enough to kill. But the like monstrous humanoids might be, and again, magical beasts. So, again, on you. You can make your character however you want, but solid choices to me would be like these three. Archery. Remember, we get an archery thing here. Remember, we have point blank shot, mini shot, precise shot, rapid shot. Now we got improved precise shot. Ignore anything but total concealment. So those minus the 20% chance to miss a guy with your bow, that could go away. If it's 50%, it's still there. But I can also do point blank master, where he can shoot at point blank range and does not provoke attacks of opportunity. A solid other choice. I still think, though, that the ability to not miss your target. We keep him far enough back from everybody anyway, and again, I'll happily grab point blank master on the next one. He'll get there. I'm not worried about it. But definitely not worried. Also, because he leveled up spell book, and I need to do hers too, because I almost forgot. He's at level 3 spells now. Summon nature ally. Life blast. That's pretty trippy. He's only caster level 7, though. Keep track of that. Magic fang. Greater magic fang, excuse me. Like that. And soothing mud. This is an interesting one. It's kind of like a cleric type spell. When a creature enters the mud, it is healed for 1 to 4 points of ability damage. 1 round per level. Also, each round after the mud restores 1 hit point to the creature. This healing is unaffected by effects that increase the creature's healing. Whatever. Basically like an AoE heal. And again, the ability to heal ability damage. So basically, a mud bath, just like it sounds. Instant enemies, though, that might be interesting too. What's this? Oh, you designate the target as a favorite enemy for the remainder of its duration. For the duration of the spell, you treat the target as if the favorite enemy for all purposes. Ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, let's get some of that going. Alright, her turn. More ray spells. Always love ray spells. I'll take some of that greater viz now. Alright, good, good. Alright, now, quick save that mess. We have stuff to drop off and stuff to steal. Let's steal stuff first. I have no idea how many of these things I need to grab to talk to the storyteller. That's why I'm grabbing them all. We'll get a heads up from him as to, oh, you need 1 more of those things, like always. Like, there's no way we need, we don't have enough of these, so I'm not even going to bother. Same with the sky metal, or the scraps. But, I feel like we only got 4 of these. And we know we needed 5 last time we were there. I don't even have any of the Technic League stuff. This is the first one of those that I found, so I'm just going to put that away now. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything to talk to him about. Maybe, well, I'll take that back. We did find stuff in the Tenebris test. Maybe that's time for a story for that. I kind of doubt it. But you never know. Never hurts to ask the guy. I'm going to go talk to the storyteller super quick. Nope. Alright. Alright, we're done there. One last check to make sure we don't have something to do here. It is the 12th of the month, project-wise. Got anyone that we want to put on something? Training camps near capital. Ooh, bonus to the general. That might be worth. Let's put it in there for now. We'll consider it. Trade agreement with Sertova. We ain't got the funds for that. Pillage, no. Rebuild, no. Trade agreement with Pitax. I would have to buy a lot of BP to do that. Military stability. I don't really care. Love of the people. Training camp. Alright, let's purchase some BP. Alright. That's it. That's all I can afford. We're going to have to get the region. Oh, I almost forgot about that. We have to get our region capital for the region slacked down. So here's our capital for Oleg's territory, the outskirts. So now we have the North Narlmarches. Just to give you a reminder, I'm here. So if we wanted to have something kind of in between, somewhere around this river here is my safe bet. And again, I'm, you know, a stone's throw away from there. So I don't want to be here. That'd be silly because we'd be way too close. Over here by the dire Narlmarches, that would be the worst idea ever. But I do kind of like the idea of being, again, along the river. So maybe somewhere in this. What are you guys thinking? Around the curve? Tatzel Ford. Sounds epic. Let's entree-vous and find out what it has to say to itself. Build. Wow, that's ugly. We do got a piers though. That's the only reason I actually care. And I will make the wall. That alone is good enough for me. We're going to come back later after we go visit the area to find out what we can build here. Remember, the artisans always require a shop of some kind. So we'll do that after. Let's go drop off the Inebrex to what's his face? The Varask, our artisan. We do need to check out some stuff probably outside. We definitely need to explore more, that's for sure too. So this might be an exploration day. Now, this is clearly the dream team, but do I really want to take the same guys every time? I mean, everyone's leveling up, as you saw, so I don't have to. But they've been working really good together. I suppose if I wanted to be weird, I could take out like a Magus, another Inquisitor, or her for her wizardly abilities. Lindsay could come out and buff us. Ekken's awesome, as you know. But I think we just keep to the same team for the time being. We don't have to be too crazy here with what we're doing. Let's see. Where are we headed? Here. Quick save, of course, too. We got all this stuff to explore. We should probably start doing that, I guess. Enter. Alright. What you got to say for yourself, Varask? I brought you the metal you need. Perfect, now I have enough material. But here comes the hard part. I need blood, an enemy's blood. The creator of this hammer hardened it in the blood of a sworn enemy. This made the hammer incredibly powerful and furious. Should you want to reforge it, it will require another such hardening. I'm old. Most of my enemies are dead, but there's one that's still breathing. The witch that slew my family. Oh, how I would love to harden the hammer in her blood. I could never defeat her, though. But I know she's been spotted in an isolated outpost in the forest. She has a distinguishing mark. She's missing 2 fingers, and she's got the look of a devil. Varask the Wildfist, if you slay the wretch, collect her blood and bring it to me. I'll give you the reforged hammer in exchange. I don't have anyone to leave it to. This will make you a clan member avenging my family. We'll speak later. Get to work.
If you dare.
Do we have enough rations? We have 12. So, this is the end of his quest. This is the last thing, if I'm not mistaken, that you need to do for him to kiss his ass, where he starts making the ultimate gear kind of stuff. And, just so we're clear on this, I happen to know this quest, and this quest is here at the Secluded Lodge. And it is also a good person that you will be murdering to get the bucket of blood that you're going to be bringing back to soak the hammer in. And I will do so, because I want my damn gear. But I can thematically understand why people would be like, I can't do that. But if you talk to this person, you find out that she is an Inquisitor. And you find out that she is,
in due time.
Well, first let's talk to Dumra. Make sure that she's not part of the quest. Yeah, I gotta go. Citizen. Yeah. if you talk to this person, like I said, you'll find out very quickly that she is a inquisitor. And if you
I'm there.
carry on, you realize that she's looking for Verras because he is an a-hole, and she's been hunting him, and she tracked him to your domain. You can still kill her at that point, but really the first two options are you can just say, Verras sends his regards, and start the attack immediately, which you damn well know I'm gonna. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing? The girl is eyeing you expectantly, her hand laying casually over her weapon. The hand is missing two smallest fingers. Now look it. This is the one where you can talk to her and find out more about her. But again, like I said, you'll find out that she is hunting Verras. She's killed his family because they are murderous pieces of shit. But, or criminals of some kind. But the point is if you want him to continue to make shit for you, then you really just need to straight up kill this person. Again, you can do so here, find out her backstory, and then attack her, but then you feel like a heel, and I think it's like a neutral evil attack at that point, because you're actually choosing to be evil. In this case, you notice there's not one alignment associated with this. It's just, screw you, Verras sends his regards, and attack. So we can just straight up mug her.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Nothing like a little hotel murdering to, bring the team together. Snake attack. Snake attack again. Christian. And when you loot all her stuff, this is where it gets really bad. So, let me show you the stuff you just looted. Okay, we got a Blood of the Murder of Verras family. Cloak resistance, armor, giant strength bonus, breastplate, light shield, masterwork longsword. She literally is geared out, and she's even, and you can tell also by looking at her because she's wearing the hat, the trademark hat of the class Inquisitor. So she literally is an Inquisitor. That's a good person who's been hunting a bad guy who is Verras, who you've hired. Oopsies. But she didn't say anything to me, as you saw. I just attacked her because I was told to. I was just following orders, and feel okay about that. So, yeah. Oopsies. But it's what it is. And again, like I said, it's easy peasy, pumpkin squeezy, and you're done. So, give the bucket of blood to this guy, and he starts going on and on about how all his enemies are dead. I'll happily work for you for until the end of my days, and blah, blah, blah. Here's the best weapons and gear you'll ever see. He does make some pretty good stuff. Here you go, bro. Brought you the blood of the one who murdered your family. The man slaps himself on the thigh, happy enough to dance. Yes, my clan is avenged. Haha, old Verras outlived you, you arrogant witch. Oh, how I would love to taste her blood. It must be so sweet, but I can't afford the pleasure. I'm going to need every bit of it to harden Earthbreaker. Give her that. 600 XP. Speak later, get back to her.
I'm there.
Oh, alright. Now that's the end of his official quest that you need to do as far as I remember. So he's fully on the payroll at this point. And all you gotta do is continue to increase the stats, whatever those are, kingdom stats that basically make him awesome. And he just keeps bringing you better and better gear. Now remember, we did take over North Narlmarches. We slapped down our damn town. So we do have to go to here to physically greet, or what you call it. I'll rest actually here. Stop. Go here. We'll rest inside the town. There you go. What event is this? New settlers. Caravan of settlers has entered the region. These are people dreaming of a better life, seeking a new home. Someone want to say hello to them? Val's got a 65% chance of making them happy. Sure, why not? And that'd give us 7 days. Okay, so we got 7 days, guys, of traveling the open roads. We're going to rest, of course, in town, because I'm not a complete idiot. But 7 days before we have to scum save before she passes or fails that check. So we want to go to the throne room. Might as well, since we're right here and everyone's tired, just go here, just press R. And just be done with the fact that you needed to rest. It's just so much easier. I honestly wish they had let you rest here for like 6 hours or something. So you could just be done in 6 because you're in your home territory, but sadly that's not a thing. But that's okay. Can't always get what you want, brother mutant. Can't always get what you want. I heard that in a song once. Alright, we're gonna hop out here, taking the dream team again. Sounds good. Where are we headed to? Oh yeah, we're heading to the North Narlmarches. And we are trying to meet new artisans there. So that's the spot right there. Save. I wonder if it's going to be 1 or 2. Usually it's 2, but it's not always. And I'm still waiting for the one that actually meets us in our hometown. She's going to be a baller. You're going to love her. Okay. What you got for me, kiddo? New town, new peeps, new stuff to build. So after this, we'll have to go back home, build their shops, obviously.
Follow if you dare.
So here's Cheryl. He's one of them. Cheryl, the young half-elf, looks up at you exhausted. Somebody has recently given him a black eye. There's panic in his voice. I beg you, help me. I haven't done anything wrong. What's going on here? Greetings, Your Grace. I apologize for the noise. Our captain thought it would be good to make an example of this criminal. Keep the public in line, you know. This one turned out to be a little noisy. Hal felt shocked and terrified by his circumstance. You're the local ruler, aren't you? I beg you for your mercy. I've been arrested as a thief and I'm about to go to jail. But I haven't done anything wrong. I've never taken anything that wasn't mine. Someone has slandered me for stealing property from a merchant in the capital. We had a deal. He promised to lend me money for a new workshop, but I didn't take a single coin. It's all a lie. I beg you, please. Nobody believes me. The merchant's name is Hassif. We know that guy. That's the one we always sell to. He would help me if only he knew I was in trouble. Please talk to the merchant in the capital. He will confirm I'm innocent. What is this half-elf charged with? Theft, Your Grace. We chased him all the way out here from the capital. Stole something from a merchant and escaped. Just another scoundrel, Your Grace. Never mind him. They're all the same. He was found out, so now he's yelling about being innocent. Let's go.
I'm there.
We'll come back to him in Mo. Of course, we have a priest here. Here's Chemo, and Chemo has 2 names, by the way. Not just Chemo Tavin, but Chemo also goes by Kimmel, K-I-M-E-L, something like that. Kimiel. So if you see on the forum post and they're talking about Kimiel, that's Kimmel. That's the same person. Before you was a tall, pale elf. Man, the elves love this town. The soft features of his face sharply contrasting his angular figure, but his woeful gaze is fixed on the ground. He finally notices you and startled blinks at you absent-mindedly. He talks slowly, slightly elongating his words as he speaks. Good day. Who are you? Kimo Tavin. With a wide smile, the elf slowly nods to you. An odd name for an elf. The elf shrugs. My parents named me Kimiel. There it is, Kimiel. But my friends decided this name didn't suit me so well. What are you doing here? The elf blushes ever so slightly and lowers his gaze. I can't tell you. It's a secret. Although, if you promise, the elf looks at you with hope in his eyes. If you promise to help me, then I will tell you. What sort of help do you need? That is a secret. And after some hesitation, the elf decides to add, but it's not hard, not at all. You have my word. And what do I get if I help you? In that case, I would give you my spear. I can make a lot of handy things out of wood. He's a wood crafter. You could call me a woodworker in your tongue. The elf gives you a disarming smile. I can't agree to anything before I know exactly what you need. The elf wrinkles his forehead in concentration. Well, if you insist. Nunuk the hunter told me that he saw an incredibly beautiful flower growing in the swamp. That's the swamp witch's hut area, by the way. I would go and pick it myself, but I fear I would become lost. Also, there are monsters there. So, will you help me? Very well. Perfect. Come back as soon as you can. Alright then, I have to go. Bye. He's a brief talker. Compared to Talky Talk, he's amazing. Now, he's going to make you like bows and spears and all kinds of other kick-ass shit out of wood. Hell, I even think he makes like wooden shields for like druids and such. So he's going to be a very good artisan for the kind of people we have on our team. Better than that, though, is the one that we talked to that's trying to be arrested over here, the Cheryl. He, make sure I'm getting this right, if he's the one I think he is, he does embroidery, cloth work. So if you need robes and shit like that for like a monk or a druid, or not druid, monk or a wizard or some such, then he's your go-to guy, which is awesome because most of my team wears robes and clothes instead of armor. So he's definitely someone I want to get on the payroll. Yeah, sure. Might as well get some XP here. Oh, and it's about that time, so let's actually fight this. We'll save the video and start it back up again. Since we're not clearly going to do anything fancy here, might as well just blow them up. What you got?
A fatal mistake.
Your skeletons versus my skeletons. I dare you to win. Tristan, can you kill some skeletons for me? Your channel positive energy. Like that. Thank you, Tristan. You the best. Alright, stealing their stuff. Bounce out here. Okay. So, we need to talk to Hassif. That'll clear up, he'll give us like a letter or whatever that clears up what's-his-face's problems back in the other town. I want to go to the swamp, which is up first, or after that, I should say, to get his flower. And then we'll come all the way back up here and give them both their quest needs fulfilled all at the same time. But it did remind me, I also need to make their working shops, right? So let's do that. Region. Narlmarches. Entrez-vous, kind sir. Build. Oh, they won't give it to us until... That makes sense. Until I get them out of Hawk and jail and everything. Alright, anyway, let's do a quick save of this file, guys. I'll be right back.